If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, Dynamo or what?
Whatever that thing is, it shoots ahead and hits him. Like, it's like tackle. Flies ahead, smacks him like a hammer.
It's just like...
Ash doesn't say a word.
Doesn't say a word. Dude, the amount of spam calls I get is absurd. Hello?
Hello?
Yep, what's up?
Good afternoon. My name is Jessica. I'm calling from the Senior Resource Center about the benefit card we...
My name is Jessica.
Now I block a spam.
Obviously, spam call center.
I've been getting, I don't know about you, Seth, I get more spam calls than I ever have in my life these days.
I did when I was maybe a couple months back. I just had a string of getting called by people who were like, "Hello, sir. I am from Microsoft."
Yeah, is it over now?
Yeah, thankfully the string is over. I don't even answer them anymore, to be honest. I just let them go.
Yeah, exactly.
To sum it up, Pokemania was created by that. A show that only has a couple episodes you go back to sometimes is not a good show.
Yeah.
Like, if 90% of it is just like filler.
Like, it's not like I'll never touch it, like look at it again.
No, but it's...
Hello, welcome to another episode of Gaming Podcast. I'm Bren.
I'm Spidey.
And today, I guess...
What was Pokemania like?
Oh, that was quick.
Educate us.
It's still going on.
Yeah, but educate us the beginning.
If anything, I'm trying to remember. The first time I saw Pokemon, I was at our friend's house. I think it was the first time I saw it ever and anything about it, I believe. I was at our friend's house from church, like forever ago. I don't remember how old I was. Probably like 8. When did Pokemon come out, like the show, in the U.S.?
Did you see the show first or play the game?
I saw the show first.
Oh, yeah, probably. Let me look at when the show...
I knew, because first I was actually into Digimon stuff.
1997, April 1st.
Okay, so I was like, it was probably like 8. So it probably was like 8.
So we can say Pokemon's an April Fool's joke.
I was into Digimon first because Digimon I like Tamagotchis, and then Tamagotchis turned into like the Digimon Tamagotchis. No, I wasn't into it at first. I saw Pokemon first, but I thought Digimon was sick. Like, I got really into Digimon before I got really into Pokemon, I believe.
When did Digimon come out?
I don't know. I think I was significantly older.
Hey, you had to have been.
Like, when did the show come out here?
For Digimon?
Yeah. It was after, for sure. I imagine. Because I remember being older for it.
1999.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was later than that. When did the Digimon Tamagotchi come out? Like the original, because Digimon was like the boy Tamagotchi,
97.
Okay. So I definitely was into those first. So I actually was right on that. I'm shocked I was right on that.
I wonder when Pokemon came out in America. I want to actually look at that because I'm assuming they just gave me the freaking Japanese release date.
Yeah, because this is important because it'll get help me with the
98.
Okay, so I was definitely. So when did
8th.
Digimon come to America then? The show.
The show was
probably early 2000s, right?
99.
So right after. So actually, I was into them at the same time.
Yeah, and the Tamagotchi came out in 97.
So I was very into Digimon first. Definitely.
When did the games come out, though?
Like World and stuff?
Oh, just red and blue. Let's see when they came out.
This would actually help with my timeline. I got yellow first, but
98. Whew, you were into Digimon before.
Okay. So I was super into Digimon first because I'm a very big, which is funny because I don't draw or anything, but I'm super into like art and like how things look. I know that's kind of normal, but like I
Yeah.
get drawn to something from the art first, and then I get into it.
A lot of people, when it comes to anime, are that way.
Yeah, I agree. If you like anime, you're kind of that kind of
A
person.
lot of times you look at a show
Like
and
if I don't like how it looks, it's hard for me to get into.
I mean, that's just a thing in general. If something looks bad,
What doesn't be not even bad though? Like bad's one thing.
when
but
I
I'm
say
saying,
bad,
like
not easy on the eyes, I'll say.
I know, but I'm saying like some people, there's just certain art styles I don't. If I don't like
Yes.
the art style, I can't get into it. I
It
think
has-
that is a very anime thing.
It has to be easy on the eyes. I think that's a thing the general masses do
Like
agree
it's
on.
hard for me in a lot of ways to watch like older anime because of the art. Some of it I like that it's older.
Yeah, you're talking about the 90s. The 90s era is the stuff you enjoy. Anything before that is real
I
weird
like-
looking.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind some of it, but it's like I like how Dragon Ball Z characters look, but I don't like the style, like the visual of it. But it was old.
G Gundam had an appealing looking.
It does. It's older, but it does. It's not bad.
It
It's
was
good.
appealing looking, but it also was leaning more into.
I'm saying like I'm sort of like spoiled now because now I think they're so crazy. The newer ones are so insane, like good looking one. Like they're so like modern looking that I'm like just super spoiled with that now.
And yet, Pokemon itself abandoned the watercolor style of the backgrounds and
Yeah,
the,
I
and
wish
the,
they did.
in the way the world felt so alive.
But yeah, so I was into Digimon first because I loved Tamagotchis growing up. Still like them. But I loved them growing up. And then the boy version came out and I always wanted one. I don't think I got one till I was like, till later. No, I got one. I had a version of them early on. That's not true. But I thought it was sick. Like I got the Digimon boy version. I'm like, this is the coolest. And the reason I was into it was because of the box. Like I saw the box
the
and I was
art,
like, this
yeah.
art is so cool. Then you open it and I loved how they looked.
Oh, and the
Like,
actual
in the art of the
yeah.
Tamagotchi, like with the, on the box. I have 2 unopened ones actually. But like in the box and from like the back, like in the instruction manual, all that, I was like, this is so cool. So that's what got me into that. Then I learned from that there was like a bunch of stuff from it, like a show.
Most people would argue that the sprite art in a lot of ways ages better than most 3D games.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't the art on the Tamagotchi was pretty cool, like in it, but it wasn't
No,
like
it wasn't.
I'm talking
like
about the
some-
art in the box and stuff.
Mhm.
But then I actually still have quite a few like Digimon ones, but like still. I think I have like 5 of them right now.
So, what was the catalyst? Was the games or the anime the catalyst for your fandom?
So to continue, I saw a So I was into Digimon way before it, which is funny because this will tie in later. But Pokemon I first saw when I was, I think 8, and I saw the show. They were like, well, "Let's watch the show." And I was like, "Cool!" With this art style, I think it's the first time I saw anime, like at
Yeah.
all, like at all. Was like that art style. The first time I saw it was that, and I was like, "This looks weird. I've never seen anything like this. This looks awesome."
This looks way better than anything I've seen.
And then I watched the show and I was like, oh, because I think I knew what Pokemon or heard of Pokemon before. And they were like recording. That's back in VCRs. We had to like record, like they'd get up and record it on a tape. So they had like tapes so we could watch it over and over. And they just added episodes to the tape over and over. So I watched that and I was like blown away. Because like Ash, I think the episode I saw first was
The first episode. That was me as well. but
Actually,
I
no.
obviously saw
The
it.
first episode I think I saw was Brock, him fighting Brock. Was that the first?
Oh gosh, Pewter City.
That's the first episode I saw. And I was like, this was sick. Holy crap. Like, what show
What's
is this?
happening?
This is
How many
insane.
episodes have passed?
Pikachu's amazing. These creatures battling is so cool. I was just like losing my mind. And then we just watched them. We watched all of the episodes. And then every time I'd go over there, I'd be like, can we watch Pokemon? Can we watch Pokemon? They're like, dude, we've seen these episodes
1,000
over
times.
and over. We have to wait for next week and then the new one comes out.
And you got to
Those
see
are enjoyable memories because I'd go over there, we'd watch them. Then we said how cool it was. So our parents watched it, saw that that it's clean and not
Yeah.
inappropriate. So they started recording it for us on tape. And I was like, that's how I started liking it. Then the cards were out. We got into the cards and that was so fun. Like collecting the cards. Back then I could not. When it's your own money, it's hard to spend money on cardboard. I'm going to be honest with you. It is
So
a hard thing to spend.
Were the cards the bridge to the game?
No. The bridge to the game was Nintendo Power. I'll get Nintendo Power magazines. We were subscribed to it. And
oh gosh, all the rumors, the schoolhouse rumors in them.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Catching a Yoshi.
So we would all get Nintendo Power, so we'd all have to trade off who, someone would look at it first, then the next person would get their turn to look through it because we all wanted to look at it. And I would just look at the Pokemon game section. We kind of all did. Because back then, I mean, I'm looking at Nintendo Power, and imagine how old this is. Pokemon is in the first Pokemon games are in the Nintendo Power I'm looking at.
Gen 1, baby.
And we would watch, it would talk about Slivco, so I knew about all that for Nintendo Power before. I knew how to get through all that before I even got the game, because I just read the same sections over and over and over again. Once again, love the art. Whoever did the art on the early games was, with the media art, the box cover, some of the sprites were not good.
Oh yeah, the Gen 1 red and blue was better than red and green though. The Japanese got a horrible deal with the sprites. They look
Mew is rough.
He looks like a fetus. But
he does. But yeah, the art, once again, I got even more obsessed because the art was so cool. The art in the Nintendo Power was cool. Any kind of media art I saw with it was just this guy is incredible. So that just makes me want to play it more. So we would just talk about it over and over. We would all talk about because we didn't have it then. We would just talk about how oh, how cool is it? Look at this. I bet this. We would assume what's in the game and stuff, and just we're obsessed. I mean, obsessed. I would obsessively look at that Nintendo Power. But yes, then we still got toys from them. We get action figures from them, or because we didn't have Game Boys at that time. Us personally didn't have them. Actually, funny enough, I got a Game Boy for Christmas and didn't want it, an original Game Boy, and I had Mega Man on it.
The old.
If I knew about Pokemon then, I would have obviously not gotten rid of it, but I didn't then.
And believe it or not, Mega Man actually had some
our brother had
solid
a snack
Game
bar,
Boy.
a snack bar toy that he got, and I thought that was cooler. So I was
a Game
dude,
Boy.
Yes,
As a kid, I would have been
I was
give me a Game Boy.
That. I want this is more fun than my Game Boy. Man, am I different now? But
the snack bar thing looks pretty lame now.
yeah, I mean,
to an original
obviously
Game
later,
Boy?
I regretted getting rid of it. Quite a bit later, I regretted getting rid of that game.
The original Game Boy was so freaking durable too.
Sick,
so much more durable than the color.
The gray ones.
Yeah,
and it was an excellent gift idea. They only got me one too. I don't know why they got me one. But
they probably should have gotten someone else one.
Yeah, TJ or something.
You were too young to appreciate
I just was Mega Man. I'm I don't care.
I'm thinking.
I think it's because I played our game system so much. I did play Nintendo a lot.
You had NES,
so they were probably oh, he'll like this.
You had your little Duck Hunt and Mario Bros. Crossover thing where you could play one or the other.
That was a good one.
The bundle.
So we played that, or I got that, which is funny that I got rid of it. But and we're looking at Nintendo Power bunch, and I think we got into Pokemon cards. I think I actually got the cards later, after I got the game. I got into the cards afterwards, because I don't know when the cards came out. So the cards come out.
It might be before. We'll see.
Even if it's not before, I'm pretty sure I got the game and then got into the cards after that. Because I remember being a little older when I got into the cards.
99.
When did Yellow come out?
Oh gosh, yeah, you had
Yellow. Was my first game. Was my first.
Yeah,
game.
You had Yellow. Unfortunately,
I had Yellow and the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, I played Red. I played Red first. That's what I did. That was actually one of my first Pokemon games. Most people be like, but it's Ruby and Sapphire. No, not really. I played Gold and Red when I was really, really young first. Was I good at them? No. But I played them and I absolutely loved every second of it.
Yeah, I don't
99.
Well, I definitely got into the game first. And what's funny enough is when did the Game Boy Color come out? Because I had a Game Boy Color when I had when I got yellow.
The color had to have been much later. I mean, Game Boy.
So my first whenever the Game Boy Color came out is when I got the game.
Game Boy Color. GameBot Zoller. That's not what I wanted for 98. 98 is
Color came out then?
yeah.
Okay, so when did the Pikachu style Game Boy Color come out? Because they had the Pikachu. Remember they had the Pikachu Game Boy and the Pikachu. Because I got a Pikachu Game Boy Color first. It was sick, but it broke immediately. As in, like, I didn't break it. It just stopped working and didn't turn back on.
Yeah, I remember seeing that thing as a kid and being like, "Oh, does this thing work?" No, it doesn't. 99, October 25th.
Okay, so
It was around the time of Yellow's.
anyway,
release.
I got it was my birthday.
The cards were in September.
Obviously, you ask for stuff, but you don't know if you're gonna get it. So, like, I'm like, obviously, as a kid, I know that, like, if I get a Game Boy Color and a Pokemon game, like, you're asking for a lot for the time. So I'm like, dude, I probably won't get it. Like, maybe because then they tell you stuff like you won't get, you don't get to they trick you to say, like, don't get your hopes up. So I'm thinking like I might get it, but like, or maybe I could get the game and not. I'm like, can I just get the game? And then the next time I get a gift, because my birthday is right before Christmas, I'd be like, well, if you give me the game, then maybe I can get the Game Boy on Christmas or whatever.
Well, you're also thinking about the reality of the situation, which is also that you're broke people.
Yeah. So I'm like, dude, we'll see. I got the Game Boy. It was the Pikachu version. Got the Game Boy video game. So I'm so excited to play it, obviously. I barely play it at all, and the Pikachu version of the Game Boy that I have doesn't work. Shuts down. So I'm like, and then it's not my bad. We checked the batteries, we checked everything. It just stopped working. Like, I didn't do anything. It just stopped working almost immediately on playing. So I'm like, so to me, this is torturous because it's my birthday. I get what I want. I can't play it. I have to wait for Dad to get home to take it back. And he's at work. So I'm like, great. My whole day of what I was going to do
Fun is
over. Then Dad takes it back. They don't have any more of the Pikachu version, so I don't get to have that. Like, so now the Pikachu version isn't happening. But at this point, I don't care. I'm like, just give
me the game.
He's like, you can wait for another one to come in, which who knows when it'll be, or I can get you a different version of it tonight.
It's like,
I was like, give me a different version.
Yeah,
please.
Smart decision. Don't get the snack bar. Yeah, but what about the snack bar?
Yeah.
I asked the snack bar again.
I prefer a snack bar, actually. They give it to me, so we get it. I get it and I play it nonstop. Addicting. It's way harder than I expected it to be because I have Pikachu at the start, so I can't get a Brock weakness at the beginning. Like you could just have Squirtle and get through Brock so easy. I'm Pikachu and I don't know what's going on.
It's following you, Pikachu.
I'm losing to Pikachu. I'm losing to Brock so much. I cried. I literally cried. I remember. I was losing to him so much.
I also don't think you.
And I was like, "How's this possible? This is impossible. Like to get past him. Like there's no quick way to get past him."
You're like Ash, dude.
So I'm like, you literally. I'm like, so I can either. So after I was done crying, I was like, okay, I gotta lock in. Either I was like, I can raise my Pikachu really high by fighting grass stuff, which is gonna take forever.
Grind forever.
And also might not work because back then the weaknesses and stuff mattered a lot still. So it's like, even if you were higher level than them, like, you're still doing no damage.
Oh yeah, dude. Freaking Gen 2, our sister couldn't even get through a freaking gym with Bayleaf at level 40. So,
yes. So it mattered more then about weaknesses and stuff like that.
Yes, which it should still be, but
they're easier now. And in some ways, the new DLC for ZA is surprisingly hard.
But you caught a Butterfree, though, instead.
So I didn't catch a Butterfree. I caught a Caterpie, and I raised it all the way up to Butterfree until it learned Sleep Powder. And then I was able to beat Brock. So I grinded for so long. That's like, what, 36 or something?
I don't even know. I don't even know when it evolves.
I think Butterfree is at 25.
Oh my gosh, that's torture.
I think. Let me look that up.
Yeah,
it's not 36. I believe it's 25.
Yeah, if it was 36, I'd be like, man, you're just in grinding hell. Basically.
And you also
I do like grinding.
And I also
grinding in Pokemon is not very
fun. Thing that's really annoying is true. Back then, it was not.
Especially if you're trying to raise a team. Like, if you're doing it for one, it's kind of fun. But raising an entire team of Pokemon,
gets annoying. Especially then. There was an XP share and stuff like that.
That was a Gen 3 thing. Or Gen 2. I think it was Gen 3.
It evolves. Wait. Oh, why is it saying Pokemon Go? It might be a lot earlier than I thought.
Oh.
It says level 10.
I guess Gen 1.
Pokemon Yellow, Metapod evolves into Butterfree at level 10.
Now, getting to level 10 with a Pokemon that can't attack is also...
Get Stun Spore. Or, I mean, Sleep Powder?
Apparently there was an EXP share-like item in Gen 1.
There was.
It's called the XPL.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't...
Okay, so level 15 is when he learns Sleep Powder. So I only had to get him to level 15.
But it slows down...
But I mean, I'm fighting in the same grass I'm fighting Rattata, like level 2, like Rattata, over and over and over again. And it felt like years. But anyway, I get Sleep Powder, still barely beat him. Still barely beat Brock, because you had Confusion and Sleep Powder. I'd have to make them go to sleep, and then use Confusion. And then use Survive. And I still barely scraped by.
And you beat Brock. You beat him
Brock.
For the first time. That was probably a relief.
But after that, I was hooked. It was annoying that you can't, because I got to Lieutenant Surge, and I was trying to level up my Pokemon to a Raichu, my Pikachu to a Raichu.
You just couldn't evolve.
And even in the game, you can't. You can't do it. And I was like, wow, even in the game, I can't evolve him to Raichu. I don't care. I want him to be Raichu.
And then Jesse and James are in it for some reason.
James are in it, which was interesting.
3 times.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And then as a kid, I thought that was sick.
It was the anime.
Also, then you get to Mount Moon right after. I don't have Flash, nor do I know how to get Flash, so I'm wandering through the cave in the dark.
Brute forcing non-Flash scenarios is just like a clandestine
Just a classic
experience.
thing.
I did it too.
So I'm a kid first time. I mean, then you're immediately faced with that, and it's taken forever for me to get through there the first time. I don't know where to go.
These in Gen 1 weren't the best designed.
No, they were not. But I also don't, it's dark. I don't know where to go. Obviously, after you do it a few times, like, after a while, I never used a flashlight.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
But I mean, I explored forever. It got to a point where I'm like, dude, it probably took me a day to get out.
Same with Dewford. Dewford Island, man. Yeah. Finding Steven in Dewford.
Anyway, so I'm like obsessed with Pokemon at this point. Then you get to SS Sand. I mean, the game's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
To beat Lieutenant Surge, I'm like, what the crap? I can't beat this guy. Obviously, Misty was easy because I had Pikachu, but yeah, Lieutenant Surge was harder, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my Butterfree gets annihilated by this guy. My Pikachu's struggling against his Raichu. So I had to go to the Diglett cave and get a Diglett and raise a Diglett up to beat
that little
Raichu. And then I destroyed Raichu because you could use Dig, and Diglett doesn't get affected by electric.
Oh, Dig is busted. Dig is busted, just like Fly. Oh so my gosh.
Pounded Lieutenant Surge after that. But once again, I had to like grind him up.
See that
at a certain point.
That stuff's cool.
But it was kind of cool back then because I'm like, oh, I didn't add to my team because something was cool. No, I had to strategically add stuff to my team.
You didn't just grind a single Pokemon up to level 100 and then
so it was like me getting boned by Lieutenant Surge over and over, and then being like just bored. So I'm exploring other stuff. I'm like, well, I guess I'll just do other stuff. Then I find out Diglett Cave. I'm like, oh, there's Diglett in here. Oh my gosh.
In my case, I also had dual typing, like the benefit of having a dual typing that was so overpowered with Swampert. Yeah, with Swampert that I basically could destroy the entire gym spread with no. Was good. Basically, and I didn't have to have any other Pokemon.
Did you even beat the originals?
I don't believe I did. I do want to though. I think that might be the next thing. I know you were
Nuzlocke in them.
That might be the next thing on my hit list, just to play it. Genuinely, I might play some today. Just
I kind of want to Nuzlocke one of those. I actually kind of want to Nuzlocke an OG.
I think I got to the 6th or 5th gym. But then I got to a point where I just lost. I mean, you lose. The thing is, you can be on top on the Nuzlocke game, and then you just fall down.
Oh, yeah.
How was Lavender Town? The first time just entering Lavender
The music
Town
was
for
incredible.
the first
off,
time.
the music in the whole game is incredible.
Oh, agree.
But I love the music in Lavender Town because it was like edgy. It freaked me out, dude.
Oh,
Also, I was trying to get my parents to not find out that there were psychics in the game because I didn't want to have to not be able to play it. Because they have channelers, which are like mediums. I was like, dude, mom and dad are never going to let me keep playing this. I didn't know what they were at the time.
no.
But when there were psychic people, I'm like, my parents are going to say this is evil.
And then
So I can't tell them that this is
they didn't, even if they would have known, they probably wouldn't have given
At that time, they probably
would have. Yeah,
actually.
I don't, yeah.
They were much weirder because I wasn't allowed to watch Digimon back then.
I see.
And then, what I was going to say was funny was Digimon. I have to hide. I could watch Pokemon, but Digimon I have to hide from my parents that I was watching.
And you and Matt.
But to be fair, it was definitely more of an older.
Oh, it was
more for teens, probably.
There were stakes of actual death.
Kids
were punching each other in the face.
Yeah,
Ty and Matt beating the crap out of each other.
Definitely darker and like more. The themes were more mature for sure.
Oh yeah,
stakes were higher.
It was not a kid show. It was not a kid show at all.
And then Yu-Gi-Oh, I definitely had to hide because Yu-Gi-Oh was
Yu-Gi-Oh was awesome.
Dark.
Oh yeah, the fact that he can crush people's minds with his.
I loved it, but yeah, mom and dad didn't.
No.
That was another one that I was not allowed to watch or wasn't supposed to watch.
I mean, once you got older, I'm sure they would have just been like,
yeah, of course.
He's
They were stricter. They were way stricter with what we did than what you did.
Yeah, I basically got to play every single.
We couldn't play mature. We weren't supposed to play mature games. We weren't supposed to watch certain movies.
Every single game you guys.
We didn't get to do anything with Harry Potter, like at all. I didn't get to read the books as a kid. I didn't get to do any of that.
Meanwhile, I got to experience.
You got to read.
Yeah, I got to see.
We had limits on our internet.
Yeah.
Like we had to be watched at all times on the internet. You did.
Yeah, I did not. I just got to be a degen and learn what degeneracy is and be like, you know what? I don't like that.
Yeah, you got to basically do and watch whatever you want. But they were way stricter with us. Early, like the more kids they had, the less strict they kind of got.
Yeah.
But
I mean, how do you keep track of?
But with us, yeah, we weren't allowed to watch Digimon, even though it was sick.
It was also the 90s. I mean, the 90s was just an era.
Yeah.
That's
why I just wanted to add in we weren't allowed to watch it. I thought that was funny. But the Digimon anime, I think, is so much better than... I think all variations of the Digimon anime are better than Pokemon.
Well, the difference is
Digimon's incredible.
It's a show that
people hate Frontier, I think is so good.
Digimon save the
People
world.
hate that you're.
What was that one?
People hate that they transformed into the Digimon.
What was that Digimon with the really crappy intro?
I don't know.
You know, the really crappy auto-tune intro of the series you think is the worst.
That I think is
Data Squad or something like that.
Data Squad, yeah. It was terrible. I couldn't even finish it.
When you showed me
the new one, Beat Break's pretty good. I haven't watched it, but
when you showed me the intro, I was tearing up. Together, united as one.
That's the Frontier one.
You remember the lyrics?
Anyway, incredible show. So yeah, I think that. But we're talking about Pokemon Mania, but I'm just saying that was freaking the Digimon just tramples Pokemon's.
There we go. We're no longer getting blinked to death.
Just tramples Pokemon's anime times 100.
Oh yeah, it's not even.
I mean,
close.
Tamers is
not even close.
Perfect. It's a perfect.
For every cool moment you get with Ash, it's so widespread that it's not even like it is there. Those are the only moments you remember about him. You don't remember anything else.
I mean, Tamers has everything.
Yes.
Character building, partnership, incredible partnership between the Digimon and the people, cards. Power-ups. It's sick.
Digimon is...
Every main character is sick.
Every single...
Takado.
Oh, yeah. And he's,
Henry.
He gets an arc where he gets...
I can't remember the girl's name, but she's awesome. Rika's awesome.
Takado gets some very... You get to see him get angry.
Yeah.
But you don't get to see Ash get angry anymore.
No.
He's Barney, like you said before. Like, he's just... But with Takado,
I'm pretty sure most people think that. I know people hated Adventure Season 2 because of the plot holes. I think Adventure Season 2 is incredible.
I think they probably appreciate Adventure 2 now.
The Davis.
Oh yeah, Davis is
so
great.
Good.
Hey man, basically
so
sounded like that.
Yeah,
he had the Surfer Bro anime voice.
Yeah,
and then he narrated Tamers. The to be continued segment.
Yeah, he
it's the same voice, which was kind of cool.
Always, all of them had goggles. So many people. With
Oh,
goggles.
the goggles were
All
awesome.
Goggles.
They were awesome.
I think they're sick.
Uh,
I never hated it.
the first show even had more character development than Pokemon did. It actually
Everything-
had characters
way more.
changing.
Way more.
It had friendships building. It had brother bonds forming between Ty and Matt, despite the conflict they had.
Digimon's incredible. It's incredible.
And the conflict still carried on throughout all
Realistically, Digimon's like kind of better on most ways than Pokemon. People are saying the games are better these days.
What kept Pokemon afloat was those first 5, even X and Y. I'll say first 6 gens. The first
I love
6 gens
Pokemon.
kept.
I'm obsessed. I'm not trying to
No, that's
say I'm not obsessed.
that's
because
not
unfortunately I
downplaying
am.
it or saying it's trash. That's saying that it's just a call for the developers to be better, and that's not a bad thing to say.
I think it's like 100%. But I think
It's not a
like
call of-
you.
It's
think-
just a.
I
come on.
think like I'm trying to think of what your equivalent to Pokemon would be. Because you were into Pokemon.
Yeah,
so it's like just
honestly,
Pokemon?
I was also a part of the Pokemania thing. I also was a part of it.
in
Dude.
'98.
I
You were
played.
born in '98, right?
Yeah, I played a ton of them. I was like single digit age when I played those games. I loved them, and I still do. Here's the thing: I still have a fondness for the franchise. I just don't like
I know
the
you do.
direction it's went. I still think the franchise is 100% worth playing, and if someone says it isn't, I think they might need to revoke their gamer card. In my opinion, you don't say no to a Pokemon game. Yeah, I remember seeing people at my work say, "Oh, dude, I don't know anything about Pokemon." I'm like, you're literally the 1% of the entire planet.
Pokemon is
Like you are the 1%. That's what you are, and I'm not even being mean. Like you need to.
it's weird. So yeah, we were a part of that. The game was
Same.
sick. Then I got into the cards. Collecting the cards was some of my fondest memories. Like trading, not really knowing how to play the game,
Tournaments.
but just like collecting them like crazy was so fun. And then like making up your own rules and like fighting each other.
I saw the culture as well. I got to see the culture through channels like J-Wits and stuff
Yeah.
when I was young.
Yeah. I used to watch J-Wits too.
That was his golden age.
He was good. J-Wits. I used to watch a lot of Pokemon. Justin Flynn.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I streamed. These guys made me do content on Pokemon for a while because I was so inspired by like what they were doing. Like just because Pokemon's sick. And then X and Y was so good to me, but
Yes, it was. Well, the thing is, even
so it's because I'm a little biased because it was the only one I was like being really competitive in. Which, by the way, Champions is going to come out, and then you don't have to worry about it. And you can just play competitive.
they're spoiled.
without
Yeah, these
grinding?
people are spoiled.
Back in the day, we had to grind our living balls off.
Yeah, that was why.
The first game I actually did EVs and IVs was Black and White, but
I mean, it was black. One thing that
Black
was
and White
nice
2, I mean,
about
I
Black
think.
and White 2 was
I
I
played
feel like
online
it-
with Black and White 2 a lot.
it kind of smoothed out the EV-IV thing a little bit. I feel like even that did more than the previous games.
Yeah.
That's one thing I will respect Black and White for is that it didn't try like the only critique I even have of Black and White is that it's very similar to like Diamond and Pearl, but I also think that's a strong suit. That's the thing. It's like a double-edged sword for me because I'm like, wait, I feel like I'm playing DLC for the last game. Like there is improvements. Like some of the world is like straight up 3D. Some of the world
Yeah,
is
100%.
straight up like that
100%.
bridge area. You can see like there
Oh,
are
yeah.
improvements.
Incredible.
There are improvements.
I thought
Two-
Diamond and Pearl was sick, but Plat just was so good.
Oh yeah, that's probably. I think Platinum is what made
Because I really did enjoy Diamond and Pearl, but Platinum
it
just
was a good game.
added so much to it.
It made Platinum. It made Diamond.
Because I
and Pearl
never
terrible.
played. I had only had Plat. I never had Diamond or Pearl.
Oh, I wish I had your experience.
And when I did, I was like, this game's incredible.
We were so disappointed. We got the game for Christmas. We all wanted the new Pokemon game.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Did I get Diamond and Pearl first? I can't remember.
We were
thought I had
so
Plat first.
pumped in 2006 to have that game.
I must have had it. 'Cause there's no way I would have skipped it till Plat.
No.
I must have gotten Diamond.
And I didn't even beat the game. I was like, this is really boring.
Really?
And keep in mind, I never beat games. Platinum, beat.
Yeah, Platinum's good.
Beat
Platinum
so
has
fast.
been what It's basically just a DLC for Diamond. And
Yes. Emerald was not
Pearl. But
like...
back then they just did different games.
And it was kind of better in some ways because it meant you got an actual different experience. Even Yellow had improvements. Now, would I say Yellow's the definitive version of Red and Blue?
I don't know. I don't
know.
I don't
so.
know if I've ever played through a Blue or Red. Like no, that's not true. I played through Red. But that was in my adult life.
Yes.
I bought I literally have a Game Boy Pocket and Fire Red. Or I mean, just Red. Just because I was like trying to play it on the old school.
No, I don't need it. Yeah. Unlike most people, I don't need an equivalent for Pokemania. I also lived in that wave. Like
it's true.
I lived in that wave. No, I'm not that.
I think it's more popular now than it's ever been.
It is.
So I really think that you would think that it would have been like, dude, the heyday was crazy. It's like, well, the heyday's kind of now.
Yes, it is.
Like,
it's
like, it never went down. Like, Pokemon was crazy and it died a little bit.
Yeah.
But when I say died, it didn't really.
No, barely.
And then it just went up. I swear it was like insane and then like maybe dipped a tiny bit and then reaching new peaks. It's just constantly reaching new peaks.
It skyrocketed. It skyrocketed beyond what it was. Not just because of Pokemon Go. It's because of the passion of the developers who actually made the games.
Yep.
It's the passion of the original teams.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm sure they aren't around at all. There's no way. There is no way.
I don't know.
I've seen new people come in, and that's how new people are. They can, when new people can pivot you up there, those are good new people. When new people make you go down here, might need to start cutting some heads.
Dude, yeah. It's actually insane to me.
To think, how many episodes was Kanto? Because they really had to go beyond. I think it was like 80 episodes.
I think it's the best series besides.
It had 80 episodes.
X and Y was really good.
Battle Frontier is pretty good.
Battle Frontier, I stopped watching, but I was watching through for a bit. It was awesome.
Now, one of the episodes did make me laugh really hard because it was like, what is this storyline? Like, what is happening? But it's just interesting to see the different eras. I mean,
so yeah, cards. Then I got into the cards. Then obviously every game that came out, you're just like mind's blown.
Oh, dude, my mind was blown too.
You don't think about how at that time I wasn't like, oh, there's going to be another Pokemon game. I was just like, oh yeah, this is just Pokemon. I'm not thinking about how they're going to continue making stuff.
No,
like you're just like, oh,
a new Pokemon game.
Then you catch whiff from like Japanese stuff that's in a Nintendo, like a Japanese Nintendo Power. Or something like one of your friends somehow got, and you're like, "Whoa!" There's so many photos of stuff we've never seen
ever,
and that was awesome because I don't know how to speak Japanese. We didn't have the internet where you can just translate the Japanese, so we're just looking at pictures and guessing.
You're like, "What's this?
What they're called? What's going on? If it's a legendary or not?" Which actually is kind of fun. So it was like you got like a what are those like floaty? You need to take this. Pause.
Anywho, after that call.
Thrown off.
Yes.
I didn't remember what we were talking about. I mean, it was Pokemon. I just don't.
It was the games.
What were the unknowns or whatever? What were the things that float around?
You were talking about the Japanese and stuff.
Yeah, but what are those Pokemon that float around?
Unknown, yeah.
Is that what they were called? Unknowns?
Mm-hmm.
It was like that. It was like because you don't know Japanese, so you're just like solving stuff that you don't know what it means or says. And that was incredibly fun because
it was an actual puzzle.
Now as much as it's convenient, it is less mysterious when I can just go to Cerebi.net and they translate all the Japanese news early. There's just a million places you can find out. Things get leaked, so we might even know things they don't want us to know.
Or they might be secretly using that as advertising.
True.
Some companies do that.
But it's funny. Well, it's genius, but it's just funny because back then it felt more magical. We had to be a lot more patient. Not that that's a bad thing.
No.
But now it's like everything's so quick. Everyone's like, it's not coming out this month? F. Like, dude, what the?
What? Why isn't it here?
I need it now.
Do you want it rushed? You want it like that?
Yeah.
You want it with floating characters with no animations? You want people going through walls?
Yeah,
It's like, you're kind of asking for this.
True. But
when you're rushing people, you don't rush.
yeah, I mean, there are people who are never going to be happy. But yeah, the like with games, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, don't rush it.
I do think that so yeah, that happened. That was, and I'm like, dude, you're telling me we were getting another game, and then you know nothing about what happens. You beat it, and then you get to go back to Kanto, and you're like, what the freaking heck? I got 2 games in one.
I got to experience that too.
Blew my mind. Plus, the plot is so sick. You got Lance
showing up,
who's so cool. You got the power plant. You got freaking the Gyarados tails.
Oh yeah,
you got freaking red Gyarados inside the Lake of Rage. Like
Silver as your rival.
It's so cool. He's stealing. He's a thief.
He's a thief.
Like many new Pokemon.
Son of Giovanni.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah. Even in the game, they say he is.
Oh,
I
forgot about that.
It's like, wow.
And it's so dope. It's unbelievably dope.
Giovanni.
All the new Pokemon were so cool. Like there were so many good ones added that gen. That one's still where I kind of included where like 151's my favorite, but like that kind of made it so like those all are kind of my favorite. Like that kind of included, but and then Ruby and Sapphire also I kind of include for like that group of Pokemon. That's my favorite ones.
The amount of times I've seen you have a Gen 3 or Gen 1 or Gen 2 Pokemon in your team is
I always do. Because they're those, so like those ones, because I know there's people who like 151.
Yeah. Oh, the Gen 1ers.
I like Gen 1, but I kind of include like 1 through 3, I think. And even Diamond and Pearl had a lot of cool ones. But Black and White and beyond, I didn't really care about the new add-ons.
I never see you have any of the Diamond and Pearl Pokemon in your team ever, ironically.
No, yeah, I don't. I mean, you don't see them much.
No, I don't
see them much.
I don't think that Gen 4's Dex was as popular.
No, I don't either. Because you don't see them as much as like, oh, you might get some original or Gen 3s or Gen 2s. But.
You'll get original Gen 3, Gen 2. Like maybe you'll get a...
But I'm saying like it's less so, but I still count like to ones that I like, I count Diamond and Pearl.
Same.
Because there's a lot of ones where I'm like, I like this. Black and White, there's a lot of new ones where I was like, I don't.
What's going on?
Nothing. There was none that I didn't like, but then there's so many that you're just like, I don't even care about knowing them all at this point. Like
Garvador, I'm not going to say Garbodor. Garvador, who's the final evolution. People don't make the mistake of listening to the anime's
it's Garbodor
pronunciation.
Not Garbodor.
Not Garbodor. There's Garbodor and there's Garvador. Like there's. The thing is, you don't need to be, but that thing, do I think Trebuch is?
I love it.
A 10 out of 10 design? No, but do I think it's the worst of that generation? By far, not.
Which end did that come in?
Black and White. It is not the worst ever. It is not the worst design in that generation.
I mean, Tepig sucks.
Tepig's design, honestly, might be one of the worst.
I don't even remember the fire.
Watchog.
Or no, what was the water one in that game?
Oh yeah, freaking whatever his name is, Oshawott.
No,
Oshawott.
Oshawott was Diamond and Pearl, I thought.
No, that's
he was
Piplup.
Black and White.
That's Piplup. Yeah,
Piplup was sick.
Piplup was cool. Oshawott was
Oshawott was terrible.
His final evolvance is the worst. Samurott looks terrible.
Samurott looks bad.
Samurott looks terrible.
Pignite.
Oh, Pignite's terrible.
I picked Tepig and he was bad.
He looks terrible.
I regretted it, dude.
He's like,
I think I restarted and picked Snivy after his second evolvement.
I wish maybe that's why I stopped the game, is because I just hated the starters.
The story in Black and White is sick. In Black and White too, they're sick.
Ardent was really cool,
but I was more focused on that. But I'd prefer that be better than the new Pokemon I'm seeing.
They were really like, holy, how do you get?
There's a lot of new ones in X and Y I like too, though.
Watchog was fun, but he looks like a.
It's not that a lot of new ones weren't cool. I think I just got over knowing them all.
Yes,
because before I'm like, dude, I want to know them all.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of like, I don't care.
The only Pokemon I care about are the ones that.
It's actually kind of more fun to be like, what the heck is this thing? Like while you're in the game.
Corviknight might be the last design that I thought was like, wow, this actually looks really cool.
Corviknight is awesome, dude.
Every other design, I'm just kind of like in between that. I'm like, Froakie, he's a derpy looking frog. Greninja looks like he's gonna hang himself by his tongue.
I love Froakie.
Which I do enjoy Greninja.
Fennekin and all those.
But Froakie, I was not gelling with. I was like, his eyes are like so spread far apart. They're like,
he's a frog.
And then he's got this weird like puffy fur thing around his body.
Oh yeah.
And then Greninja's hanging himself with his tongue, basically.
Yeah.
At least Greninja I can think is cool, but also laugh at. Like, I'm thinking there's no way the Japanese guy wasn't laughing when he put a tongue around his neck.
Maybe.
Like you having
a lot of people think he's
like, if I was like,
yeah.
like that would be. He was cool though.
I mean, his mega form's like a helicopter. His tongue's like a helicopter, which is sick, but also fun.
Really weird. Really weird. Who's the grass? Who's the grass starter? In
wasn't the owl one? Was it? Who
is it Chespin or whatever?
Owlette or whatever.
What the frick?
Oh no, it's the monkey.
The bongo boy.
Yes. No. It's Chespin.
Yeah, it is. I think it is Chespin. Who's the fire one?
Huh?
Who's the fire one?
For what?
Yeah. Oh no, it's that weird looking.
Yeah,
green.
I said he's sick.
Yeah, there's the green looking.
That's Chespin.
Yeah, Chespin's a freaking weird.
Chespin's cool, but he sucked.
Doesn't grass always suck?
Trico and Snivy.
Trico was pretty good. Snivy was good. But I mean, like, stat-wise, at the beginning, like, from Gen 1 and 2, I remember Bayleaf being the absolute worst.
Chikorita sucked, although I thought he looked cool.
Oh, yeah.
He's a lot better now. He's pretty good now, but he was terrible.
Like, that thing was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even... Did you pick him? Like...
At first.
Oh, gosh, dude.
He was bad, though.
You had to have restarted for sure or caught a different Pokemon.
I think I did because he was really, really bad.
It's cruel to let go
I
of those Pokemon.
I picked Cyndaquil after that.
And then they're like, well,
But I also like Totodile. They were both sick.
I liked Totodile.
I actually think that for alligators, the best one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, out of them all, like fighting-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Because Typhlosion actually kind of sucked.
Typhlosion was so cool looking.
He was sick, but he like died so fast over time.
But I don't even know what kind of animal he was supposed to be in the final evolution. He was like,
he's like a
ferret. He's like a ferret. And I do like him, but it's just funny. He's like a little otter ferret thing with his mouth perpetually open.
Yeah, that's true.
Looks angry. An angry ferret.
So that was fun. So basically with all the new ones, like there's still new ones I like, but I think that the first three are like really heartfelt where I'm like, dude, these are like awesome. But then we had Ruby and Sapphire, and Pokemania is crazy. The Pokemon cards, it was just everyone everyone knows what it is.
Yes.
Even if you don't know anything about it, you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what Pokemania is, the beginnings, the golden
Any
age.
of it, you know what Pokemon is. Like everyone knows what it is in the whole world. Unless you're like a tribe in the middle of nowhere that no one has contact.
They might even.
And they might even. I mean, who knows? Pokemon is absurd. It's so popular.
You'd have to be under the biggest rock of all time to not even know anything about it. Or even realistically care, to be honest. I'm just being, if you're a young adult or an adult or even a teenager or a child, the amount of times I see a kid with a Pokemon shirt or a Star Wars shirt or something like that those are, the thing is, people are like, they're dying. They're dying brands. I'm like,
Pokemon is not dying.
Star Wars
is really Star Wars, and they're ruining it, and it's still fun.
It's not really dying. I mean, you have billions of dollars worth.
Who cares? The old ones are still good, so there's always going to be fans of it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like, there's always going to be fans of the movies because there's just so many of them that are good.
It's dead. It's like just like with Pokemon, even if it reached that point, which it never will, because seriously, Pokemon fans,
you can't say Pokemon's dead. It's the most popular franchise in the world. How can you possibly say it's dead?
I think
it's more popular now than it's literally ever been.
The Gen 1ers said that Ruby and Sapphire started a dip in the.
I don't know. So
in the popularity.
So was it in gold and silver?
Yep, they were like,
okay?
It's Gen 3, dude. Gen 3. I stopped watching the anime and I stopped playing the games too.
I mean, stop watching the anime does kind of make sense. I think it's good.
It is good, but it is.
But I'm saying, like, you were
formulaic.
growing up. I mean, unless you're into kiddie stuff.
Yeah, it was very formulaic.
The thing about Pokemon is the games around it are so fun. If the games around it were not fun, no one would care.
No one would care.
Like, the show stopped being cool to me when I was, like, so fast.
It was very quick.
Probably, I probably stopped watching it regularly after during Orange. I thought Orange Island sucked.
Orange Islands probably was the actual.
So I sort of stopped watching the anime at that point because I was like, this is way worse than Kanto. This sucks.
It was terrible. And then Johto came out and it wasn't any better. It was just kind of like.
And then I'd get into it here and there to see kind of what was going on, but I never completed watching stuff anymore.
Johto,
besides X and Y, which was, I was in my adult life.
Johto was like nothing. Like
Orange Islands. Anything with the Orange Islands, and like it was just so bad. And so yeah, as you get older, you're not going to want the kiddie. It's for kids.
It just felt like, it also feels like the show just got trapped in a cycle. It started out as something completely different from what it turned into.
It did.
The thing
That's true.
The thing is, you have your few and far between moments where there's an episode that actually has deep plot. And then 90% of the other episodes is just...
Like we said, I mean, that's because it's for kids.
And to be honest, if you were going to watch it as an adult, probably just go to the gym leader episodes, the evolution episodes.
Yeah, there's a lot you can skip. There's so much filler you can skip.
The filler's not even fun anymore by that point. You're just going to town.
It's why the new series is enjoyable.
Is because
but it's still kiddish, though. It is deeper. It is... the villains and stuff are more complex and better. But it's still like, as an adult, I'm not saying adult can't watch kid stuff and enjoy it, but Pokemon is too kiddie. The show is too kiddie for me to watch.
Kanto also had Giovanni.
Yeah, but not much.
But the sprinklings you had of him were infinitely better than every single villain.
It was a little too sprinkled.
Oh yeah, it was clearly because he was too scared to use him. It was
way cool.
He was way too intense.
We said we got Team Rocket bozos for the whole time.
He was way too... Well, Giovanni was too intense. That's the thing. He was too intense. He almost didn't fit the mold of the show.
Yeah.
But they could have put him in.
I mean, if you're an adult, and it's just read the adventures.
Yes.
It's a lot less kiddish.
Play the games, do that. Anything but this. And even watch Origins.
The only reason adults are into it, I guess you could say nostalgia, but like nostalgia can't carry.
No.
I don't think nostalgia can carry something forever.
No.
Like, I don't just like Pokemon. I've been into Pokemon for my whole life. So nostalgia isn't even, I'm not like, dude, the old days were sick.
No.
I'm happy to be a Pokemon fan now, almost more so than I was then. Because there's more for me to do. Like the card game, if you want to play it, it's fun. Very fun card game. Like, I'm not into card games that much. But that's super fun. The game is more my speed. The game is super fun. We're about to get something where you don't have to even do any hard work to get a team. Like, which is awesome. So like, I'm excited about that. So yeah, I don't think nostalgia carries it. People are like, it's not because I played it as a kid. It's just been, the games have been fun enough and in depth enough and enjoyable enough for me to stay around this whole time. Because I'm certainly not staying around because of the anime.
Oh yeah,
I do read the manga. I haven't read it all, but I do from time to time read it. Very enjoyable.
I'll literally only, for the anime, I'll only jump to the episodes I gelled with and then nothing else. Yeah, that's basically...
I've rewatched Kanto in my adult life. It was enjoyable.
It's a passing visit, and then like I'll
but it's for kids. Like, I'm an adult. You could say, but it's like, dude, you watch other anime. There is anime that is not for children, that it is for adults. I would say most anime is for adults.
And T-Warrior was better at treating its freaking viewers with respect than Pokemon was.
Well, Pokemon, I don't even know if it's... They just always have the kid. They just had the kids in the mind.
It's the formula
the whole time,
over and over and over.
Yeah, they're thinking it works.
Team Rocket over
I don't.
And over.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Over.
Obviously, your adults are going to be like, "What the crap?" Like, I don't. But as a kid, I thought it was the sickest thing ever. So it's like,
it was sick because you also grew up in the golden age of the anime. That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You even told
I
me Kanto
do think
aged
the new
well.
one is sick.
You-
Like, the
you-
new one has, if you're gonna skip stuff, the new one is sick. Like there's so much you can skip. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah,
I would say you could skip all the filler, but the Black Rayquaza, like
you've got to the thing with people with
the
Pokemon,
villain's sick. Like it's really cool.
stop adding filler. You know, with actual anime, I appreciate filler because it develops characters. All I'm getting is, hey, we meet a stranger. We pull up in a town. We solve their problem. Team Rocket shows up.
It's boring when
We
everything is
leave.
good. It's boring when everything that's happening is like a joyful experience. I'm like, this is boring. Like, this is boring because everything goes well. You're all nice all the time.
Everyone's
You're all, like, I don't
extremely
care about
nice.
this. This isn't real. This is just.
Ash used to be angry. He used to be angry.
I just mean that. Why give me some bad stuff happening?
Yes.
I don't mean bad like your ship gets
No.
shipwrecked. At least in the new one, it's like bad stuff is happening.
Someone gets hurt, actually hurt.
They had to go to an academy. There's a lot of cool arcs in this new anime. In the new anime, they are. I will give it to them. It's still very much a kid show. But I'm also 35, and
Kanto also tried not to. Kanto leaned on the comedy aspect, even the adult.
It was
jokes,
better. It's still
even
like-
the adult.
it was
jokes
better.
over
It
that.
held up well for me, but it's still like
Like
is it
obviously
in my
there's-
top 5 of anything, top 10.
No, not even me.
Honestly, probably not even top 20.
No,
Um,
no. That for Pokemon to be top 20, you had to have been strictly an anime fan.
I mean, this show is for kids. It's for kids.
When you play the game and you enjoy the games first,
The games are more enjoyable than the watching.
and you walk over to the anime,
I mean, I did the anime first.
you
I watched the anime first.
well
Way
those-
before I played.
I'll say those that gelled with the anime more are like, oh, this is so good, and there's so many deep arcs, and I'm thinking,
No.
really?
What deep arcs?
Training a couple times? Kids do that on a daily basis in those games. Training's not a
No.
deep arc. It's just you training.
It's the same arcs over and over. Ash is a loser. And then he like somehow either for a while he just prevails by getting lucky the whole time.
Or he comes up with some
Which is
bullcrap
fine.
strategy.
Like that's fine. It makes it more like relatable, but like I also don't watch anime to have someone who's
and he
relatable.
loses
Or I'll
the
watch Slice of
league.
Life if I won't watch a fantasy thing if I want it to be more
He
relatable.
loses the league every
Every time.
single. And I don't care about his last victory. People say, "Oh, but it's so
Not when it takes that long.
Is it satisfying? No,
I didn't
it's
watch
not
it.
Satisfying.
I think it's better than not having.
I'm saying for the people that sat down in the middle of that giant stack of thousands of episodes.
I'm not watching that. I
Saying
ain't watching all that. Anyone who's watched, I applaud you if you've watched all of it because
I
that's
couldn't do it. I might have watched all of Battle Frontier because it was only 40 episodes.
the only thing I'll probably watch is I watched the finale. I watched the finale episodes of the new season, like the new seasons, because I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? And then they catch you up to date to everything, and then you watch the cool ending battle, and I'm like,
Yes.
this is cool.
It's not about like
I don't care about you becoming best friends with the redhead bozo again.
No, not the freaking
With his cross-eyed
boy.
Fuecoco. Like
Yeah.
nobody cares about the
Nobody cares
boy
about
character.
fake out.
Girl character, interesting. The main girl character, interesting.
Also, you're kind of
Your bozo teammate, lame.
You're also insulting boys' intelligence
The
too.
girl-
You're just saying
The
like you're insulting poor boys. You're basically saying all
yeah, the girl
boys
characters
just
are
like,
cool. The girl character influencer chick, she's kind of cringe, but she's cool.
He's got his eyes crossed.
Any of the dudes that aren't like the boy character, like the young boy characters, the grown up characters are sick.
what
All
like,
the grown up characters are.
are
sick.
you supposed to be a 10-year-old from Pokemon or a 5-year-old in real life? Like,
The kid with the red hair, Roy, whatever his name is a bozo, is a literal bozo. He actually makes it hard to watch.
he's actually a relic of like basically they looked at Ash and said, let's dumb him down to like Teletubbies
People
level.
are.
He
the
was
thing
already
is, in
Barney.
these kid shows, people are way too genuine all the time. Like no one is this genuine of a raw emotion
No.
person who's like they just see something and they react
We also forgot
with
one
whatever's
thing.
on it. You're not a toddler.
The movies. That's about the only other thing. Seriously, the movies are the only
That's what I was
thing.
gonna say. The only thing I watch is the finales of this, and I watch the movie.
The
I would watch the movies. But anyway, back to what I was saying. They're literally like toddlers. They're reacting. They don't. It's like you're not I understand that they're
Hey,
like
kids,
10 or whatever
let's
age.
have fun.
So they're still young, but Logan is 11 and he doesn't act like a retard.
No, he's
Like,
not going.
It's like this 10-year-old kid is like, you're making him look like he's 5, which is like,
It's like you're not really appealing.
and they
to-
can't process anything quickly. He's literally just like, oh, why is this person mad at me for stealing their food or something? It's like, because you stole their food?
You're a piece of trash.
Which is like, I don't care that you're 10. Like, you should have a little bit of like skills of.
He's like
Yeah, it's very strange. So that's where I can't.
reducing his intelligence to like 0.
Yeah, that's where I seriously cannot deal with.
It's like, are you?
But I'm an adult, so that makes sense that I can't deal with that. I'm not a child.
And then Team Rocket showing up for the 100th time. in the
Although I don't
anime.
even think that our niece and nephews,
No.
maybe Jack,
Yeah, he'd probably like
but
it.
the rest would not like this show. Really,
It was also just gateway for anime. That's all it really served the purpose for.
For me.
That's really a lot of people. It just served as the gateway. It wasn't really like this.
I have no nostalgia for. I do for some of the episodes, but like,
but it's like if a show is only remembered by a couple of episodes.
but I got out of the show so fast. Like I said,
That's
once,
pretty bad.
Once Orange Islands hit, I was like, I'm still a kid, but this is stupid. Like, even I was like, this is dumb.
Rewatching a select
When they're in a freaking island with like giant Pokemon theme parks and they're fighting Team Rocket, I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, even as a kid, I'm like, none of this is cool.
no.
And then that's when I realized, like, all of the episodes are like this, though.
You're like, okay, where's
Not just the Team Rocket.
Oh,
There's so many episodes where nothing's happening. Not a single battle happens.
yeah, where's
He's
the
not
gym
catching a
battle
Pokemon.
episode? Please get me to the gym battle
Yeah.
episode.
Yes.
Please get me to the gym
pretty
battle
much, actually,
episode.
pretty much, yeah. Or
Like,
any battle.
most
Just give
people-
me a battle that's not Team Rocket, please.
Here's a secret.
I was interested when I met new trainers. That was interesting. That doesn't happen now.
Oh no, that basically got killed by Gen 3. That got killed by Hoenn and Johto. They murdered that trainer rival thing. Like
Yeah.
they would introduce them at the end of the series during the
But
league.
they would like trash talk and stuff. Like Ash in the earlier season was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'd like trash talk each other.
he would trash talk.
He'd be really butthurt when he'd lose.
He'd be butthurt. Like I said, he told him to shut up in that one episode on Dewford. He's like, "Hey Brock, shut up,
Yeah.
shut up."
Yeah.
He's like
Now
angry.
he's literally sitting on the ground.
He's gonna
with
throw
his legs
hands.
crossed in the gym battle. Eyes crossed, legs crossed.
I watched the Pokemon anime.
Thinking about what his strategy is going to be, even though he planned it for weeks, and then he loses anyway.
and it's to
Or no.
mock it.
Forgot Pikachu loses to a
Snivy,
like,
and he loses to the weird looking
Dynamo or what?
whatever that
Dynamo
thing is.
or
It
something?
shoots ahead and hits him. It's like tackle flies ahead, smacks him like a hammer.
Pikachu's just like
Ash doesn't say a word.
doesn't say a word. It's just so bad.
It's
So bad.
and I'm thinking, dude, as kids, like you said in the last episode, we beat the league in seconds.
Yeah, we didn't struggle. Took him like 20 years
Our-
to win once.
We were just like, okay.
Yeah, he's a terrible trainer.
I was just like, okay, if I level my Pokemon up to 100, I stomp the entire
whoever like
league.
wrote. Yeah, I know. But whoever wrote it was not writing it for depth, though. They
No.
were writing it strictly for kids.
merchandising.
There's no like, we don't care about our more mature viewers at all, which is fine. I mean, it's a kid's thing. Like, I'm cool with like letting the kids have fun.
Yes.
Like with it, like, dude, cool, whatever. If the kids like it,
The
good.
kids probably don't like the gym.
We're just
episodes.
way past the age range. We're so far past the age range.
When I go on Reddit, most people say we skip 90% of the filler, like almost every bit of filler. They just go to the gym stuff. I'm not saying watch it, people. I'm not even going to give a recommendation. But if you do want to hate yourself,
I would skip so much.
if you want to hate yourself,
so much.
watch every episode.
I only watched the thing because I had COVID, so I couldn't do anything. So I watched all of the Kanto.
If you absolutely hate yourself, watch all the filler. If you slightly, if you're bored and you like Pokemon,
Don't watch all the filler. Don't ever watch.
just watch.
Unless you're a child,
just
don't watch all of it.
please, just
Don't even really watch the Pokemon anime.
don't watch
Honestly.
Pokemon anime.
Like, if I'm being honest, I love Pokemon, but don't watch the anime.
Watch the movies.
Play the game. Watch the movies. Read the manga.
Don't-
Definitely read the manga.
Don't watch the anime.
Do not care about the anime. If you're an adult. I mean, dude, I'm trying to think.
I'm not going to judge a man for doing it,
No,
but
you're
I
not.
will say if you are just
I'm impressed.
getting into the
I am
franchise,
actually, if you are doing that and you can watch all of it, I'm impressed because that's
like
you truly do grow out of, obviously as an adult. The only reason I'm still into Pokemon is because the game is fun.
The game is fun.
If I didn't enjoy the game, I would not care about it at all.
Most people wouldn't.
I wouldn't care about the stuff
I mean, there's a lot of the anime Pokemon
because the anime is not what made me a fan, like a big time fan.
may have a decent amount of fans, but the criticism towards the formula has been there since the beginning.
Well,
It's
fairness,
been there from
as it should
the
be.
beginning
Oh,
of
yeah.
the show.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it changed its tone fast.
Oh, it flipped on a dime. And then they had to repeat arcs
Yeah,
with like Chimchar having to be exactly the same as Charmander.
and it's like, dude, you're not even trying at this point.
And when you do have depth, it's only in the rivals. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And then you don't see the rivals for massive episode gaps.
Massive. Yeah.
And then X and Y tries to pull itself out of the
X
the
and Y was,
bud.
I will admit, I did watch all of X and Y. But part of it was because they actually had a romance for once.
They didn't
So I was like, whoa, this is something that's never happened before.
Kanto insinuates it
And I liked her a lot.
times.
I liked her a lot.
It's like you can have the best companions ever.
And the battles in X and Y were good too.
You can have the best.
And there was a lot more
Oh yeah.
than usual.
You can have the best companions, you can have the best voice acting, you can have really good art, you can have good gym battle episodes, but that doesn't stop the giant sandwich of filler that's in between that makes the show boring.
And it sucks too, because then you watch something like the movie The Power of Us. That movie's incredible. There's all these new trainers you never seen. You realize they can make characters that are incredible. And I'm just like, why does this only happen for the movies?
Because the movies make the characters that were already established in the show so much deeper.
I'll give it to them. This new series is not that bad.
No.
The actual episodes that aren't filler,
But-
if you skip them, pretty interesting compared to other seasons. If we go back to Ash,
Seriously?
after this series, if we go back to Ash, I'm not kidding, I will never watch a Pokemon anime again.
If you're going
I'll watch the movies, but
if-
not the actual show ever again.
if you ever went back to him, make him an adult. Seriously.
But then what will we watch them do?
Fighting Giovanni, fighting Team Rocket, stopping Slowpoke Tails from getting cut off,
So like old stuff, you mean?
stopping actual game problems,
That'd be
actually
cool. I don't think
connecting
that's
to the
gonna-
games.
That's the manga. You got to read the manga for that, man.
Connect to the games.
Got to read the manga. What they should do is make anime adaptations of the manga. That would be
Even Electric Tail of Pikachu
incredible.
is better than the anime. The anime,
I'm just saying, if they go back to Ash, I won't ever watch it
the
again.
anime was really.
I imagine they'll probably.
They will go.
I don't-
someday.
I think that they're gonna. This arc is like kind of coming to an end of the new series. I don't know. I imagine. I don't know how long they're gonna drag it on. I think they said something like this next season is gonna be the final season of it.
I mean, how long can you keep these characters?
Which I like that they're ramping it up to. So that means that the plot isn't as slow.
No,
It's like, that's why I'm like, dude, this is pretty good because at least the pacing is a little better than, because they're probably because they're like, we're only going to do 5 seasons of this or 4 seasons of this, not 10.
people can also pace 10 seasons infinitely better than Pokemon did. Pokemon paced their long-running
That's
stuff
true.
horribly. They paced it horribly.
Well, yeah, they could have had the season could be like, 4 seasons.
Yes.
Half the stuff could be like, you take half the crappy filler, you could take out like seasons.
How many gym leaders are there per region? 8. Guess what? You put a couple episodes in between each one.
Yeah.
And then guess what? Maybe
Yeah,
you
true.
have
Actually, so
maybe
true,
you
yeah.
have, so let's say the first episode's the start of the journey. Second episode's, Brock.
I mean, 'cause
then-
sometimes you're going, how many episodes without a gym battle? Like 10? 12?
in Kanto's
Which
case,
is absurd.
I will give them slack because Johto hadn't existed. The next game didn't exist, so they didn't even know if this thing was going to last.
That's fair.
But anything beyond that, you don't have an excuse. You have 8 gym leaders, all have great
yeah, you
character
got to point, like,
designs.
you're successful. You don't need to.
You have good voice acting, good animation. You can write decent, but for some strange reason, You don't do that. The thing is, you don't spend 80 episodes in one series or 100 episodes. You spend, let's say, 20. That's it. That's your medium.
Okay.
And in between the gym leader battles, they happen fast. Most of the rest of the season is tournament stuff. That's basically what I would do. That's league stuff.
Oh, my
the
God.
rest of the season is league stuff. The in-between stuff breaks up the pace. You have an episode after each gym thing, like how the actual journey happens in the game.
Dude,
You're not sitting there having filler every 5 seconds.
Beyblade does so much better than Pokemon does.
Because you're not spending...
And it's a tournament. It's a similar thing, except it's tops. And they somehow do better...
better animation.
Yeah, better animation. Better characters. The characters improve. It's sort of Digimon where the characters like improve and they have conflict. Not where you're Ash and Misty and Brock and your best friends 24/7. Dude, I hate that. I was like, that is not what life is like. These dudes are gonna be like at each other. They're rivals at the same time as being friends. Plus, then it's sick. Then the payoff of Kai and Tyson getting along is huge because you watch them ticked at each other for so long. Like
the one time that Pokemon even gets a form of character development is with Gary.
True.
Their rivalry has.
We still don't see him a ton.
Yep.
Which is ridiculous. He's so funny.
He's actually entertaining.
He's hilarious.
He has a deeper motivation. He has depth. He's funny. He's
really driving around in cars with a cheerleader team.
He honestly
is incredible.
He honestly doesn't belong in the show.
Not that, yeah.
Same with Paul.
Yeah.
I mean,
like Gary was hilarious. Gary was funny, insane, talented. Like he was hilarious.
And Brock's making jokes about a woman violating his rights. She could violate my rights anytime. Yeah. Like he's making hilarious jokes. Seriously, as a kid, I was like, this guy is the only reason why I'm even.
I love
these characters are the only reason.
Misty too,
and her too. Ash is so bland and flat and boring.
He becomes that way.
He becomes so bland, flat, and boring.
And the whole show is though.
And that's the problem is you're following a character who becomes Barney and Friends very fast.
Just don't go back to Ash.
No,
I don't think that they like.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them to write.
I don't know how well this season's doing. I mean, they've made 4 seasons of it already.
Yeah, they're doing
so. It must be doing pretty good.
They're doing fine. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter what happens. They'll stick to an idea. You know how stubborn they are. They stuck to Ash for how many seasons?
Well, I don't think. I think that the next season is the last season with this new crew. Like this new cast.
Which makes sense because we need to...
Which is awesome because now at least we'll get... That's smart. They're like switching it up. So the pacing doesn't have to be as terrible. We're more interested because there are new people involved. Like...
In a series like Pokemon,
and the characters shifted. The opening of the show, the freaking season 1 opening, the episodes that we watched, remember when it was like...
Oh, yeah.
We were like, this is sick.
This ain't
because there's so much happening at the beginning, and then you almost get really bored because then you're like you amp us up this high, and then you take us down to this garbage.
The thing is, they were like, "Oh, the first."
It was almost like a movie.
The first couple episodes are so intense and well written. Now we need to crap.
Now we need to fill in like we always do with garbage that nobody that's an adult cares about.
Honestly, the only good filler episode that I saw that you showed me was the one where that Pikachu's flying on a lightning.
Yes, which is sick. Yes, you can. I'm not saying they can't make good Pokemon filler. I'm just saying they don't.
They just don't. It's always the same thing.
If you're learning about the cool characters, I don't care.
No.
But I don't care about learning about the kids.
Yeah, no.
Who are like, who's this influencer? Oh my gosh. Like, who cares? Who cares?
It's like, bro, I don't need...
But I'm also not 10, so, you know.
Even a 10-year-old, an influencer sounds like the lamest thing of all time. As a kid, I didn't admire YouTubers because I was like, Dad, what's their life like? I think I was just funny. I liked their content because it was funny.
I think it's just out of touch. People... don't care if there's influencer characters in shows. We don't care. And when I say influencer, they're not influencer. They're idiot. They're YouTube.
They're the worst kind of influencer.
Dude, the amount of spam calls I get is absurd. Hello?
Hello?
Yep. What's up?
Good afternoon. My name is Jessica. I'm calling from the Senior Resource Center about the benefit card we...
My name is Jessica.
Now I block a spam.
Obviously, spam call center. Little call center that they have.
Anyway,
No, dude, it was.
I've been getting, I don't know about you, Seth, I get more spam calls than I ever have in my life these days.
I did when I was maybe a couple months back. I just had a string of getting called by people who were like, "Hello, sir. I am from Microsoft."
Yeah,
That's
is it over
basically-
now?
Yeah,
They stopped
thankfully the string is over. I don't even answer them anymore, to be honest. I just let them go. When I do answer them, they're just like, "Meep." You just hear a high pitched noise and there's no words at all, and then I just
I
leave.
wonder how much, how they probably get hung up on all day.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't even know how much money you make from doing that. Yes, you scam people. I doubt you make bank. I mean, nowadays with how freaking aware the internet people are of the internet, how far employers go to make it so people are secure.
How do they keep having different numbers all the time? I know we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
I just don't know how they constantly do that. How are you constantly able to contact me? So annoying.
They're like, well, we got to find the next one. This guy seems gullible. Keep calling him, even though he keeps hanging up over and over again. But yeah.
Anyway, I think
Pokemon, we're gonna
I
end.
assume, right?
Yeah,
We have to be.
we're at like an hour and 8 minutes.
All right.
So to close, basically Pokemon.
I really ran. That was a good conversation, but
Well, because I wanted to actually get into detail of your feelings. Because
we did. I guess we did figure stuff out.
yeah, we figured.
I didn't really get into it because of the anime.
like
That's how I started getting into it. But
it was
if the game, I'm not nostalgic about it.
no.
I just like the game.
And-
I like
and-
the gameplay loop of the game.
If people like the anime, that's fine. But the thing is, that's most Pokemon fans that grew up with the games. These guys here didn't grow up there may be episodes we enjoy, but we don't think it's a masterpiece. In fact,
Yeah,
to sum it up, Pokemania was created by that. A show that only has a couple episodes you go back to sometimes is not a good show.
Yeah.
If 90% of it is just filler.
It's not like I'll never touch it, look at it again.
No, but it's or
very
a couple
rare.
movies, that's
The
pretty.
movies I'm cool. The movies I don't none of that applies. The movies are all I watch movies all the time.
And it's terrible. It's terrible. The show is bad. I'm just being honest. There is a quality. It's charming, but charm can only take you so far. You need to actually have quality.
But I don't even really find it charming, if I'm being honest. But
I'm saying the charm of the early season, the jokes they made
yeah,
were funnier
yeah.
than that. Was the actual tone not obnoxious and no, that was definitely a big factor. And I will never say that I am fond of it.
That's just my opinion. If you
I don't
think it's charming,
no, dude. I don't even think. Do you want to be honest? How many times I think about that show?
Almost none.
I
feel like
maybe once a month. I'll watch. I'll watch a summary.
Dude, I watch the episode. There's episodes I like.
Or an episode, but
I love the Sabrina. Any of the Sabrina art parts.
You mean there's actual stuff that's going on besides them sitting around
there's
derps?
things that I like.
Having the same thing over and over.
I love
again?
the SSN episode. Love it. I love
because you get to see. I watch the anime to actually laugh at these days.
I like the unique
it's
episodes, but I could pick it's probably half of what you actually.
It would be 10. 5?
I don't know how many. It'd probably be 10. I love the one where you see James with the Growlithe. It's there's. I love the one where they're at the academy and he's fighting Jolteon and Vaporeon, and taking the test, the academy tests. There's ones that I think are awesome,
but everything else is so.
But it's the
bad.
ones that are unique, when he goes to the lighthouse and you meet Bill and there's a Dragonite
episode with Thunder Armor, the episode of the Jolteon.
Yes, stuff that is unique. I like.
Everything else is liked,
but there's so much of it. It's the same thing. Go to a Pokemon Center. Team Rocket's around. You beat them in 2 seconds. They don't literally do anything, and they just get worse and worse as time goes on somehow.
And over But anyways,
And they did the same thing with James's Victory Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Eating him over. It was funny twice. Every time?
It's kind of like you were talking about that Thor thing, before we closed, where it's like the constant
over. They do like 12 times.
Did Marvel turn into Pokemon?
I barely laughed once, let alone.
Did Marvel turn into Pokemon?
See Thor like getting his clothes ripped off, hanging dong, while like girls are like woo, like looking, passing out.
Ass.
I'm like, dude, this is a kids movie.
It's like
who do you think are coming to watch superhero movies? Not just adults.
Yes,
children.
It's supposed to be a multi-generational thing. Now, there's definitely a lot of adult things in superhero movies.
Now mostly adult things.
Now, before it was just adult responsibilities.
Yes,
adult
not adult content.
Not adult content. Maybe there'd be a joke that was funny.
It's like you would feel the weight. Like things were serious.
You'd be like, "Oh, this is me now."
So it wasn't
this kid who's at the apartment getting smacked around.
Yeah.
This guy,
yeah.
Or this guy is at work getting screamed at, and you're just running around.
What's the theme? The Spider-Man 2 pizza theme?
Oh yeah, the. You're the exhausted adult who's jaded, but the kids also look up to that adult because he's realistic.
Dude, yeah, I need to rewatch the Sam Ramsey ones.
The first movie.
Because freaking... I was just watching the clip where he stops the train and his mask is off. And then the group like sees him and they're like saying they're going to keep his secret and give him his mask.
Like, he's just a kid.
I was like, this is incredible.
He's just a kid.
They like help him from falling after he saves him from the train.
That was the one...
The guy's like, you got any other bright ideas?
Well, remember they start throwing trash at Green Goblin too in the first movie.
Yeah,
they're like, "Hey, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us."
Really good, but also, it's showing me clips of freaking Andrew Garfield's.
Oh yeah,
where he's like, "Oh no, my weakness is a tiny knife."
Oh yeah, that was
a tiny knife.
I liked that. I don't know why people got so upset about that. I was like,
yeah, the clip was a weird Peter Parker moment. I'm like, what's weird about this? This is awesome.
It's like it's a weird Peter Parker moment. That's what Spider-Man does.
He's remember? Like, oh no, a knife.
What didn't they remember that Toby was like, that's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you? Like these characters trash the villain all the time.
I don't really know
what's cringe.
I should have read the comments.
No, if anything in Garfield's thing is cringe, it's Uncle Ben. He's the one who...
So they say that... What were they saying? He was acting weird in that?
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's so edgy. And I'm like...
Not really.
Also, he has every right to be edgy because his parents left him when he was a child.
Yeah, and he doesn't know why.
He has abandonment. When I was a dumb kid, I was like, oh, I really like the acting of Andrew Garfield, but I don't like that he's so mean. But then I was like, but I understand. But as a grown man, I'm like...
But was he really that mean?
No, he was just a poor kid who he was just a poor kid who just had the weight of the world on his shoulders. And
literally.
Quite literally. And it sucked.
His life sucked.
His life sucked more than any other Spider-Man. Even more than Tom's.
So far.
Because do you see a happy ending for him?
Not really. Because his girl dies.
Captain Stacy dies too. The guy he promised to...
His best friend dies.
Ben dies.
Or his best friend's a villain.
Uncle Ben is an absolute idiot. And he grabs a gun and he's like trying to stop a guy. Basically, he caused Peter every single problem in his life.
Because does his Aunt May die too?
She lives.
Okay, so he has his Aunt May still.
And then Aunt May is like...
But she's going to die. She's old.
She's like younger than... No, Toby's is like... She's on the verge of like...
And freaking Tom Holland is just smoking.
And I'm thinking... What?
But also dies.
I'm thinking, why is she... like? So
she's dead, and he has none of his friends, and in the new movie... Have you seen the trailer?
No.
We got to watch it. But anyway, God bless,
folks.
See you next week.
See you next week.